The Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes in the Flathead Indian Reservation is my home. It's special. It's different because of where we live. It's different because of who we are.
We had this beautiful base of land, some 1.3 million acres, crystal clear blue waters that make it, in my view, one of the best places to live.
We're not separate from the land or the water or the clean air that we breathe or the animals or the birds or the fish. We're all connected, and that's just such an important piece of who we are as Native people and as caretakers and caregivers of the land.
It's a family, and that's who we are, and that's the reservation. That's our home.
These cultures are living, vivid cultures. The spirit here is incredible. The homeland is incredible. And it's been a lot of heartbreak in the past, a lot of suffering by past members of this tribe. Never again will we let somebody else make our decisions. And the only way we can do that in this world is to be able to financially have that power.
But basically the role of the Tribal Council is we're the governing body. And so we develop and enforce policy and ordinances for the tribe, for the safety and well-being of our membership.
Due to our Constitution, the tribe is not able to tax, so they have to live on fees and revenue that they create through their enterprises.
S&K Technologies is a family of companies, and so we're more of a holding company. We have 10 subsidiary companies, do everything from tower and construction work to repair and return work for different contracts for the U.S. government. S&K Technologies each year declares a dividend and provides a dividend back to our shareholder, the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes, for their use in education, cultural, housing, health of its members.
So we have an obligation for the tribe to have that revenue, which is not restricted by any federal program. It's not restricted by any federal grant. It is money that the tribal leadership can determine where it's to be spent that is most critical in their planning.
We underwent a strategic planning session a few years ago, and through that process we identified top priorities. The first being cultural perpetuation, because our people were subjected to boarding schools and that interrupted our traditional way of life.
The priests and nuns were very strict with the kids in terms of keeping them from speaking their native language for fear that it would hold them back from learning English. And lo and behold, after a number of decades, we started to get fewer and fewer speakers.
We lost a lot of our culture and we lost a lot of our language through that process.
Each year or a couple of years, we lose a critical component, individuals here and there, and each time that happens we lose another page regarding language.
We're trying to restore that, and to that end we've established 2 language apprenticeship programs.
We are currently training interns to be teachers. We hire 7 at a time, and we try to keep the program moving along so we can get our teachers into the local schools. We were very fortunate to find the funding through a lot of our corporate dividends.
So as language apprentices, we can actually provide a living wage to those people who are so inclined to, want to learn their language.
When you really start to understand language and learn your language, you see the importance, the connection, how it's interwoven into everything of who we are. It's the foundation of understanding Salish Cuddly Spell worldview.
We are a tribally owned corporation. However, we also contribute funding to the community at large. One of the prime examples that comes to mind is the Boys and Girls Club.
We serve school-age kids 6th all the way through graduation from high school. S&K Technologies, more than anybody, stepped up numerous times to come alongside us and provide funding, provide some expertise at a couple different times. So a company like S&K Technologies, that continues to support us in different ways, is really the lifeblood of making sure that every kid has the opportunity to have not just the ability to be here, but fantastic programming, fantastic opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise get.
I think the other thing too that's really been important for SKT is the scholarships that we've been able to provide for students.
I'm Dr. Sandra BOHAM, and I am currently serving as the president of Salish Kootenai College. We have a diverse group of students. The majority of our students are tribal. Our Pell eligible students, which means they're below poverty level, is over 80%. They have needs, they have economic needs. The scholarships that come to us and the support that we get from S&K Technologies for those students is significant.
My name is Whitney MALATARE, and I was the recipient of the S&K Technology Scholarship not only once, but twice. I probably wouldn't have gone back to school if I didn't get funding for school, because I got S&K's scholarship. Like, I was able to not have to worry about financial, my child going to daycare. I was able to spend time in school.
You really want to retain the students that are from our reservation. We're training the next generation of leaders. This is the next group of people that are going to serve in our tribal government, that are going to manage our natural resources. We need those students here. They understand our cultural values, they understand our tribal values.
A scholarship isn't just about money. It's about somebody that believes in you and wants you to succeed and wants to help you in every opportunity. When the job opportunity opened, I thought it'd be a great idea to take it and come back around and give back to S&K, who gave to me when I needed it.
And what's so critical with Salish Kootenai Technologies is that the funding that they give to the tribes are able to be used at the tribal council's discretion.
I think all of the tribal dividends are critical to the tribal leadership to sustain the tribe.
S&K Technologies is different. There is a social good to the corporation. You're making decisions for generations, not just for today and the benefit of a shareholder's maximized value of stock today.
I would just like to thank the S&K Technologies employees for the work that they do, and just know that it provides so much to our tribe.